Get ready to match the stars. Avery Schreiber, Brett Sommer, Charles Nelson Riley, Lana Wood, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, one and all.
Very pretty.
Thank you. Are you all quite ready?
Yes.
Anything I can do for you before we begin?
That's my favorite
Rub your
jacket.
back
Yes,
there.
change
Your tie.
You like the tie?
I said change it.
Change your tie. That's a beautiful
no,
tie.
it is. It's pretty.
Oh, hey, listen. I do
Yes.
plugs for any of you. I'd like to do a plug for me. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Beginning tomorrow, Helen and I will be on Tattletale. Oh, you can't do that. I can't do that?
You can't say tattle on this show.
Oh, all right. Well, watch anyway. We may show up. Let's say hello to Lauren Simon and Ginny McClendon. Ladies. Now, Lauren is our current champ. She's won 2 games and has a total of $5,700 to her credit. Have you recovered from the excitement of that event?
Almost.
Almost. Have you vicariously spent any of it?
At least 10 times the amount.
Oh, all right. And she's being challenged by Ginny, who's had her first round question, and your first round question will come along in a moment. But right now, let's do this, and then you hurry back. Here we go. Middle of round 1. Lauren, this is your first round question.
Okay.
Enrico said, I was destined from the moment of my birth to be a great musician because my head is shaped like a blank. That's why I was destined to be a great musician. Because my head is shaped like a blank.
Wonderful.
You all look stunned. Nobody's writing.
Well,
Think
we're
you're
all
doing anything.
stunned by that dumb question.
That's not a bad question.
No.
I'll give you 8 answers right now.
Of
No, I'm
course
not
you
gonna
can.
give you
The
any.
trick is which is the right one.
Well-
hello, dear.
Hello, darling.
I started to say I go crazy when I see you in that jacket.
Oh, you
You
like
must
this
wear it the next time we go to Encino.
All right. This jacket, I don't know what it looks like on your TV screen, but it's a green jacket. Am I
It's
distracting
teal
you?
blue, actually.
Yes,
Almost
I'm
matches the jacket.
I'm doing all these dumb things. I'm doing all these dumb things so you can finish.
While we've got a moment, I would like to mention that you and Helen are on Tattletale.
Thank you for reminding me of that. I almost forgot.
Well, you're not allowed to do it. You see.
I can't do it. Helen who?
That's what I said. I'm on her.
Sir,
No, Helen is that sweet lady I've been
Sir.
married to for these many years.
fill this out and go to the nurse in line 6.
I've been to the nurse in line 6 already.
He's had the nurse in line 6.
Now, Lauren. What? Who's not finished?
I'm finished.
Avery.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't push it in.
Avery.
It's in.
Good.
Now we come to Lauren Simon. Enrico said, I was destined from the moment of my birth to be a great musician because my head is shaped like a
Violin.
violin.
Yay.
All right, Avery, should we just pass you and go on to the next one? All
It's
right.
perfect. The beginning
Show
can
and
feel
tell.
like it is. I said like a drum.
Like a drum. Good.
Couldn't help it.
Brett?
Well, I did say musical instrument. I said it was shaped like a grand piano.
Terrific. Well, Eddie's looking for a violin.
I said a G clap.
A G clef.
Show off.
I was destined to be a great musician from the moment of my birth because my head is shaped like a violin, according to Lauren.
He had a heart-shaped head,
A heart-shaped head.
so it was shaped like an organ.
I see. Uh-huh. Okay, Richard.
You don't hit
Well, I
her.
said it was shaped like a triangle.
Like a triangle.
Let's tell our wives
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
in Tijuana.
It was shaped like a...
This is quite an orchestra we have here. I said a tuba.
Listen, I'm sorry, you all threw your cards away. It would be interesting to hold them all up at the same time. No two alike. Lauren,
funny.
you got a great team working for you. Okay, where are we now? Go to round 2. Ginny, please make your choice.
A, please.
A, here it is. As soon as Prince Charming saw Cinderella,
Oh, I love things like
he
this.
knew she had to be the girl with the glass slipper because Cinderella had a glass blank. Glass blank.
I got that one like that.
Just like that.
That.
Good.
Like that I got it. Didn't I, Charles?
He knew she had to be the girl with the glass slipper because Cinderella had a glass blank.
Okay.
Could we have some ice cubes to wake Charles up with, please?
All right.
There you go.
Would you like me to write your answer for you, sweetheart?
Okay. Everybody's ready now. Oh, no, not quite. Put it in the slot.
Okay. All right.
Now,
That's a
Jenny
terrible
McClinton.
answer.
As soon as Prince Charming saw Cinderella, he knew she had to be the girl with the glass slipper because Cinderella had a glass
Foot.
foot. The moment she said the word foot, his eyes froze in space.
That's right. You know I've got another one.
Right. Let's see it anyway.
Well, it was eyes. I thought she had a
And a
glass,
glass eye.
That's it. Well, I'll hit myself, Gene.
Okay. That's
all right.
Okay, I won't come up there to bother to hit. Brett?
I'm deeply concerned
Yeah.
about myself.
Why?
Because I said I and matched Ivory the second time.
I love it.
Charles?
Is this correct?
Because Cinderella had a glass foot, according to Ginny. What according to you?
Glass
Foot.
foot. Sorry about that.
Richard?
Aye.
Aye. That's 3 glass eyes and...
And one glass foot.
and,
2 glass
2
feet.
glass feet. And what do you offer?
I offer piggies. That's part of the foot. The little piggies, toes. Piggies.
Toes.
Yes, yes.
Glass toes, okay. That's not bad. Started out like a disaster, didn't it? Okay, we'll come to you in a moment or so, but right now, let's do this business. Where have you been? We've been waiting here, listening to Beethoven's Concerto in D major there. All right, are you ready, Lauren?
Yes.
You know what you have to do? You have to match 3 celebrities to tie, 4 to win.
Right.
Ready? Listen carefully now. Rocco said, I come from a really tough neighborhood. It was so tough. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Don't
sorry.
step
I
on
didn't mean
their
to step
lines.
on your line there. Let's start all over again and come in on time this time. Rocco said, I come from a really tough neighborhood. I'll tell you how tough it was. It was so tough, our favorite game was Spin the Blank. That's how tough it was. Spin a blank.
Wow, that's really tough, isn't it?
Spin the blank.
Look what happened to Charles. He's all finished.
Oh, this is a quickie here. All right.
Oh,
Now just put it down there, Brett. You're the last one again.
I'm to the last? No, I'm not. What's his
Everybody's
name?
ready. Here we go. Now, Laura. Rocco said, I come from a really tough neighborhood. It was so tough, our favorite game was Spin the
Knife.
Knife. The audience, the jury seems to be out on that. They haven't returned yet. Avery, what do you say?
Knife?
Knife?
No, ours was very tough. It was spin the cop.
Spin the cop. What do you say, Brett?
Jack Klugman told me they always played Spin the Pistol,
Spin the pistol.
as in hot ass.
All right. Charles?
I said spin the body.
Spin the body. Got to match everybody to stay in the game, Lauren. What have you got there,
I
Lana?
said spin the constable.
And now, so that means Jenny wins the game. Come on down, Jenny. Congratulations. You stand by for a moment now. Well, Lauren, you're not going to go away empty-handed because you have 2, Quiet! You're not going to go away. Because you can't go until I push it. The thing won't go until I push this button, you see, and I'm not going to push that button. You're just going to hang around and be a radiator ornament for our cars here. Listen, you got $5,700, and we're very happy for you. There she goes.
I love all of you.
Bye. Now, shall we have a go at it, Ginny? You've got $100. You could win over $5,000 here in the big audience super match. You ready?
Yes, sir.
We polled a recent audience, and we got their best response to this. Killer blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the bottom one gets you $100. Whom do you call on for an assist?
Brett.
Brett, what do you say? Killer.
What about Killer Shark?
Killer Shark is one.
Charles.
Charles, have you
A
got one?
boring answer, but it keeps the show moving. What the chicks used to call me in high school, Killer Diller.
Killer Diller?
And Richard.
Richard, have you got one? And the third.
Shamu, the killer whale.
Killer Whale. So you got Killer Shark, Killer Whale, and Killer Diller. You want one of those?
Whale.
You want Whale? You sure? Okay, it's up to you. You can have anything you want. You're in the driver's seat here, Ginny. Killer Whale is what she wants. Let's find out if it's up there for her. Let's begin and reveal the $100 response. Killer Shark is the one that Brett gave you. Now, we're looking for a Killer Whale. Let's see if it's under the $250 response. Killer Diller. Well, there's 2 out of the 3 that the celebrities gave you. Last chance for Killer Whale. Here's the $500 response. Killer Whale, congratulations. Yes. Good for you. Okay. How do you feel about that?
I'm very excited.
You are excited? Okay, now you've got the $500. It means you have a grand total of $600. And you're going to be playing for 10 times 500 now, or 5,000. But to collect, you've got to match one of them head-to-head exactly. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you get ready to write. And Ginny will face me. And here is the $5,000 question. Natural blank. Natural blank. Okay, he's finished. Ginny, what answer do you want to give us which you think will match his? Natural.
Blonde.
Natural blonde. All right, Richard, the audience is uncertain about that. I don't know whether that's a good answer or not. That didn't occur to me. It sounds good to me. I hope it sounds good to you, Richard. She says natural blonde will match you for $5,000.
Oh, darling, I was thinking of your answer yesterday. I said natural gas.
Natural gas. Oh, nurse! Nurse! Would you take my temperature? What did you have?
Plastic.
Natural plastic. That's the all-time worst answer we've had there. That's worse than your regular answers there.
That's an imitation.
It's an imitation, sure, it's fake. Okay, now, Ginny, you got 600. You're going to play another game, but right now we've got to do a little business, so you hurry back for the next game. Listen, we're ready.
You belong in Washington.
To carry on here, shall we welcome our new player here, Ben Jennings. Charles. Ben, how are you? Good. Where are you from, Ben?
I'm from New York City.
Yep. Well, welcome to Los Angeles and all that. And what do you do and all that?
Well, I thought that New York was going to be kind of miserable this last summer, so I decided to take off for the summer and come out here.
Yes?
And I have hobbies in New York of painting murals and writing and illustrating books and writing songs and poetry and pornography for my own enjoyment.
Oh. I mean, you write a dirty story and then you read it?
I let friends read it.
I see. That's very interesting.
Have you read any good books lately?
Would you like to know?
Okay, Ben, good luck to you here. I'll push this button, reveal our first round questions, ask you for your selection, A or B.
A for anxious.
All right. Here we go. Leo said, this is Leo speaking. He said, I had a blind date last night, and was she ugly? How ugly was she? I'll tell you. He said, I've seen better looking legs on a blank. Got it?
Got it.
I've seen better looking legs on a blank. Ah, you got it, naturally. Okay, everybody ready down here? Just put it in the slot. You haven't written anything yet, and you're arguing with him. Now, do something on that
He
card.
tried to steal my answer.
I've seen better looking legs on a blank.
I've seen better looking legs on a.
Put it down there. Come on now, let's go there, man. Okay. All right. Ben Jennings. Leo said I had a blind date last night, and was she ugly? I've seen better looking legs on a
Chair.
chair. You never read, you're too young to remember Joe Miller's joke book, I take it there. What do you say, Avery?
Well, I say chair. No, I said piano.
Piano is the joke. You know the old pianos that had those big, real goofy curved.
It works if you play the piano.
Yes, all right. Brett, what do you say?
My piano has dead-on, straight, nice, square, sensible legs.
Really?
I said better looking on a centipede.
On a centipede. That's very interesting.
And more, too.
Yes.
Yes,
Charles?
right, yes.
Your piano has straight legs?
Yes, like
no,
you, dear.
No keys. Probably has no keys or strings. That's the end table, dear. I'll come over after the show.
Piano. All right, Lana, it's up to you. Ben Jennings looking for the answer. Chair.
I give him something to go with the chair.
Table. Got everything but chairs so far, Ben. Richard?
Present.
You must be familiar with the Joe Miller joke book, from which the writers copied verbatim that joke. I've seen better looking legs on a blank.
Well, let's weigh them on that way.
Yeah. What do you say, Joyce?
Well, I said a camel.
May I ask, why did you say camel?
Have you ever seen a camel with good-looking legs?
Listen,
If you have, I'm worried about you.
I met a camel in Egypt. Oh, I'll never
Did you?
forget her.
I did too.
Never forget her.
Was his name Canada Dry?
Her? I don't go
Her.
around with men camels. What kind of weirdo you think I am there? All right. Ginny McClinton, you ready? Here we go. Carl went on a vegetarian safari.
How do you do
Now, he has a stuffed blank on the wall of his den.
Oh, I got it.
A vegetarian safari. Now he has a stuffed blank on the wall of his den.
And this is a true, a real thing and
Good,
everything.
good.
And sensible.
All right.
This is a sensible answer.
Terrific. Okay, now we're all set. We call on Ginny. Carl went on a vegetarian safari. Now he has a stuffed blank on the wall of his den. You know what a vegetarian safari is? You know what a vegetarian safari is? You know what a regular safari is, where you go, you
You
look
hunt
and
animals.
kill meat for game or for sport or whatever.
I'll just say tomato. I can't think of anything else.
You say a tomato. He has a stuffed tomato on the wall of his den. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Now we're back to the Joe Miller joke book. Yeah.
Well, I guess
What a tomato! Hello, Avery.
I guess where I went.
Where?
I didn't go where the tomatoes are.
You didn't?
No, I got a stuffed cabbage.
A stuffed cabbage.
A lot of Romanians in the house.
Yes, that's a very
Why
good
is
answer.
that a good answer, Cabbage?
Because you see, stuffed cabbage is a dish.
Yes.
It's called sarma, and it's a popular dish in southeastern Europe, and it's a very delicious dish. You use meat and two kinds, veal and beef and a little rice and.
How many
Yes.
cups of rice?
We have Julia Child who'll give us recipes.
You do the thing, Ben.
I thought this was a
Galloping
terrific
MC.
answer because you really do stuff them. Artichokes.
Stuffed artichokes, all right, that's another possibility. Charles?
Keeping with her hot air and gas problem, I said cabbage.
Cabbage. Ginny, you must understand, actors never eat cabbage or Brussels sprouts or anything in the cabbage family before going on stage. Now, what do you say, Lana?
Well, I say safari's so good, saray rutabaga.
A rutabaga. Now he has a stuffed rutabaga on the wall of his den. Richard?
You left out Boston baked beans.
Oh, yes.
I said cabbage.
Cabbage, okay. And you?
Well, there are many things you can stuff, so I said an eggplant.
An eggplant.
Well, that's easy for you to
It was
say.
a delicious meal, and
I'm getting very
great to pay for the meal. And the way we're going to, oh, no score at the end of round one. That it is. Very close. Now, here's the way we pay for the meal, by doing a little business with you. Here we are, ready to say goodbye. In round one, no score, and we thank you. Look forward to seeing you next time. I want to say you were all perfectly splendid.
Oh, God.
We'll look forward to seeing all of you next time. You may kiss my hand. Thank you. Gene Rayburn, Match Game 75. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Tubman production.